What's up guys, so in this video we're going to be playing some early season ladder with Xbow. If you didn't know, Ice Wizard did get like a tiny rework where it now spawns kind of like an Electro Wizard where it does a little bit of damage and also has a slow effect. So I'm not sure if it's really gonna make the card a whole lot better, but we'll try it out. Use that, I guess, new feature when we can. But I don't assume it's gonna make the card too much stronger just because you're typically not placing Ice Wizard on top of troops to defend it anyways. So we'll have to see here. So he's gonna go Barbaro. Not sure what it's gonna be. Alright, Bandit. So probably some sort of bridge from deck. And I guess we'll NATO this in because I don't really have a good cycle to defend it. I would have had to like tank my Tesla or something. So he goes Ghost in the back here. I guess we'll cycle our Skeletons just to get to Ice Wizard on that. And Elixir Collector. Alright, so I'm gonna rocket that. This is most likely gonna be 3 Musketeers. So it should be a fairly good match for us. But just like a disclaimer, I rarely play Xbow, so be prepared for me to whiff a lot of rockets in this video because I always miss rockets when I use this deck on things where I really shouldn't. Okay, let's just log low. I'm not sure why I went Barbaro into that if he knew I had my login cycle, but let's go ahead and cycle a Knight in the back for his Bandit here. If he goes Ghost, then I just have to cycle back to my Ice Wizard. Or if you went on the right side, I could activate my King, I guess, but let's go ahead and cycle our Tesla Pi here. Don't really think he can punish me for that. And it does go Elixir Collector, so I have to cycle back to my Rocket on it. I mean, to be honest, I could probably get away without rocketing it, just because he has such a good defense, but I think it's a safe play. And most likely gonna 3 Musketeers the back or something. And if he does, think we just go Defensive Expo. Alright, no, it goes Hunter the back. So we might be down a little bit of Elixir. I'm just gonna go Ice Wizard behind my King Tower, see what he does. And usually 3M decks aren't played with Hunter. It kind of makes me think it's gonna be Raw Hogs or something, although with an Elixir Collector, it's usually not Raw Hogs. So it could just be playing Hunter, just because it's like a decent card. Let's go ahead and rocket his pump again. I assume it's double now that he rolled 3 Musketeers. So he's gonna get ready with my Defensive Expo. Alright, yeah, so it doesn't really matter if he plays it up high or anything, because James tier decks usually don't run a big spell. So I'm just gonna go log damage to Musketeers and get some tower damage. Can NATO as well, so the band doesn't dash my Expo. And it should be easy to stop. Don't wanna like go Ice Wizard on top. Just because we get obliterated by the E-Barb, it's not really worth it. And okay, I got a NATO that Musk back. I didn't think, wait, how did that, I don't know how I got the second shot off, but it's kind of unfortunate. Alright, let's go rocket his pump again. I don't want him to like get too much of an Elixir advantage. So he's in 3 in the back again. We are down a little bit, so this could be tricky, but I think we should be fine. We might have to cycle back to the rocket, but I'm gonna try to not use rocket if I don't have to, so I can have for his next pump. So let's just go Skeletons. Musk over there, and then we can go Tornado, I think. No, actually, we don't even need to do Tornado because it already has damage on the other side, so it's kind of just going to even it out. Then we can try to get our Expo to tower here. So let's go Knight for his Ghost, and we can Skeletons. I'm going to go Log, my Heal Spirit. Try to NATO all this away, maybe get our Expo will lock on tower. And, okay, we actually did get the lock there, which is going to be really good. To test up high, I think the Bandit might dash onto it, so maybe not the best play. And he might go pump again. Alright, yeah, just rocket. And to be honest, like he's definitely in 3 Musketeer, and I don't think it's Ice Golem cycle, so I'm just gonna go Expo now. Perfect, so I don't know what he's gonna do for this. Yeah, this is a Barbaro. And I think that's GG because he didn't have like any direct damage or anything to risk of the Expo. So yeah, I guess really good timing in our end. He didn't have his Ice Golem cycle to tank. Barbaro didn't get downtime, so it's gonna be GG. As I said, a fairly good matchup, and I'll see you all in the next match. Alright, so we're gonna be up against Best BO here from Norwegian Force. So we just go ahead, cycle our Skeletons to back. And it's gonna be Wall Breakers. I'm just gonna go Knight. I think my Skeletons on the left should catch up to the Wall Breakers and connect. And we can Expo, should be up like 1 or 2 Elixir because he just used the Wall Breakers. And get the Knight to counter push. Or actually, I think I'm gonna go Log Tornado, maybe catch him off guard. He's gonna kill the Bomber. And Wall Breakers, as long as the Valk dies, we should get a small lock. Yeah, because Wall Breakers don't like fully stop an Xbow or anything, even when it's low HP. So pretty good start for us. We get power down to 3200 HP. Although this is not the best matchup for Xbow in my opinion. Oh shoot, actually, I kind of whiffed that Tesla. I meant to play it so that we could catch the Goblin Drill and not get any hits off there, but not the worst case scenario. We're still going to be roughly even in damage. But yeah, I think Xbow does a little bit worse in this matchup than 3.0 just because they can get a lot of fireball value on your Ice Wizard. Like, you can't really cycle it same lane as a Bomber, or gives them a free fireball. So I'm actually going to Xbow, and I'm going to NATO because he might Wallbreaker or Scar me. And, oh my god, wait, do we just win the game? I think we... Yeah, he went Inferno Tower. I think we just won because... Go Skeletons, just distract a little bit longer. I don't really need to play anything on the Valk. I'm going to Knight a little bit high because he's Might Bomber. Yeah, kind of what I expected. So even though we take some Goblin damage, I think it's worth it because the Bomber isn't going to like splash on our tower at all. And then Valk is going to get killed by the Ice Wizard. So we pretty much even out the damage on both towers, and we get it all the way down to under 600. So it's like one rocket a log. I think that we should be able to win this if we just defend his Goblin Trolls fairly well. So he's going to pre-plant a Tesla up high here. He's going to spam us with Valk, so I'm just going to rocket. I don't really think it's too punishable. Might as well just go and knight the bridge so we can kill his Bomber. And I'm going to maybe activate our King. Okay, and we kind of failed that. Tornado. I actually kind of have to be a little bit cautious here just because if he gets like a good Goblin Drill Fireball off, we might be in trouble. So it's just Skeletons. I don't know if he's going to drill. Okay, looking fun. We'll just place our Knight. And I guess I'll log this. The Bomber is going to end up... Oh wow, the Bomber ended up splashing twice. It actually could get bad for us. I'm just going to NATO right now. Just make sure we can take his tower and I don't forget. So let's go Skeletons. Wallbreakers should be tankful here. So as long as we can defend his drill, okay, that's perfect. He didn't even go in the front. So we can just defend with Knight Log. And yeah, it's going to be a good game. I guess solid prediction on our end in single elixir. Allowed us to get a huge connection. Okay, it's a fun game here against Andy M Gamer from the clan Bisturi. I think this might be a top clan. I've definitely seen people high up in there, so I guess we'll start off risky. Just go with an Xbow at the bridge. I mean, it's early season. So he's gonna go Bull on our Xbow. So probably gonna be Lumberjack, Balloon, or Graveyard. And it's actually could be a good opportunity for us to activate King Tower because he might not expect it. So I think if we should go Knight and then Tornado that in, we should be able to activate King. And alright, perfect. So even if this is like Balloon or Graveyard, either way, King activation is going to help us a lot in this matchup. So good that we got it early on. And E-Drag, so it's definitely going to be Lumberjack Balloon. So this is going to be a good time for us to rocket. Oh no, actually the tower's locked on his Inferno Drag. That's kind of bad for us. So his Balloon's going to get one hit off. I still think we can come back just because we have King activated. So it's going to be quite easy for us to rocket cycle later in the match. I don't know if he's going to play anything on that Knight or just take the damage. So we'll have to see here. Goes with Lumberjack. So, I mean, I guess I have to nail that because I don't think Log would prevent any hits. Or prevent all hits. So I think that's fine. He can't really go Balloon because I have my Ice Wizard and Tesla in hand. So we'll go Inferno, drag the river. It's kind of a weird play, but Ice Wizard should really shut that down. And I guess we'll Xbow because we can just Tesla catch his bowler. And I assume she's going to freeze this or something. Yeah, it's going to pretty much kill my Xbow. Does go Fisherman as well. Wait, I don't know why he has Fisherman in second. I've like never seen anyone run it with Fisherman. Second one hit on tower. Alright, no, we're fine. So we're down about like 2 rockets. No, 3 rockets. I don't know, I can't do math. So I don't think I can hit that. So I'm not gonna try to rocket E-Drag. We all know what happens when I try to rocket anything on tower. So let's go Tesla. I mean, I doubt he's gonna Balloon off the lane at this point. So I guess I'll Xbow since even if he does Balloon, then it would just get pulled. and he gets Bowler out of hand anyways. So log, just kill the fisherman, push his Bowler back, and we'll nail the electric jag just to make sure our Tesla can kill it as quick as possible. And let's go Ice Wizard on defense here. He doesn't have Bowling Cycle. Infernal Drag, can I rocket that? I don't think I can hit the Infernal Drag, but I think it's fine to rocket cycle anyways, since we kind of need to catch up with damage, or we're just going to lose. But I still think it should be easy to defend. We have Tornado in hand, or back to a rocket if we need it. It's actually going to end up freezing my Tesla, which is an interesting play, but I don't know if it's going to work out for him. Goes with a balloon, such as Tesla up high here, and oh shoot, the Bowler actually is going to splash my Ice Wizard, which is kind of bad, since that's like 300 damage. So let's just go into an Xbow now. I think he has to play one more card to get to Bowler. So there's a Lumberjack, and it goes Bowler now. I can't nail that out of range, it's too far back. So I guess we'll rocket, we'll probably end up playing something. Alright, so goes Infernal Jag, let's go Skeleton. Should distract the Fisherman last second. And perfect, we get the Xbow lock. Doesn't freeze him in Tesla, because we can try to Xbow off of it. Although he might balloon into the Tesla, which could be bad for us. So let's see here. He's gonna Lumberjack go Knight. Alright, balloon. Alright, I'm just gonna Ice Wizard actually. I don't really wanna have to waste my rocket defense. Let's go NATO. Should not get death damage. Although with the freeze he might. Please don't death damage. I'm just gonna rocket now, because I kinda need to catch up. Balloon does get death damage, which is not too good for us, but we get his power down to 800. I think we should be able to win this now. Just have to make sure to defend his balloon good and can nail everything. We have two Ice Wizards down, which are going to get a lot of value on defense. And I can just rocket now. I think Tornado Log might be able to do enough damage. Yeah, 145 is definitely enough. So there we go, NATO Log finished off the game. I mean, that King activation kind of saved us. Alright, on the last game of the video, going to be up against MP Gaming from the clan No Unreal, so good luck to this guy, see what he has. We'll start off Ice Wizard in the back. And looks like this is probably going to be against 3.0 Xbow, so I'm just going to go in because I don't have my rocket cycle, so I kind of don't want him to go in with an Xbow. And to be honest, I don't really know how to play this matchup. I mean, I don't think I've ever played this specific matchup on ladder before when I was the one using Icebow. So even if he's not the best Xbow player, you just go rocket log. I mean, I know one thing that you kind of want to play your rocket first. Like, you don't want to go skeleton then rocket, or go like log and then rocket, because if you play your rocket first and you can cycle back quicker. So that's like one thing I noticed a lot of Icebow players do. And you don't really want to go offensive too much in this matchup. You kind of just want to NATO cycle them and log cycle them until triple. And then you can start going rockets, like cycle 2 rockets in the last 20 seconds. That's typically what players would do. So he's gonna go Xbow now. I'll just go skeletons, then rocket. And then we can go Knight. And since we played a rocket first, we're only gonna be 2 cards away now. So we should definitely be able to get back to another one for his next Xbow. And we're gonna be up a tiny bit of damage. You like literally want to NATO cycle them like the whole time. That's what you're supposed to do in this matchup. Because obviously King activation doesn't matter if you're playing Xbow. You just want to get all that chip damage you can. I am gonna go now just because he's gonna like Knight Tesla anyways, so it's a negative trade for him. And also helps me cycle back to my rocket quicker. He might end up just going in at 0 with that Tesla, but if he does, it's fine, because I just go skeletons and we're already cycle back to rocket. So yep, it's gonna be shut down Xbow on his end. And so I'm not sure how we play this in double. Probably like just continue to spell cycle him like without rocket, which is a NATO log, and then set up defensive Xbows. I kind of don't want to defensive Xbow yet because our towers are kind of even. So I'm just gonna go rocket now. Once he gets a lot of damage on one side, then I'll start going defensive Xbow more. But I guess this is fine because he has... Wait, is that Ice Spirit Connect? It's only level 13 actually. That's kind of surprising. He has level 13 Skellies too, so this guy is a little bit under leveled. At least I go Knight the back. I'll just NATO once again. always want to get the tower damage. And I'm finally cycling my Ice Wizard because there's no way he's going to fireball it. It's on the other side. So let's go Knight. So he's going to fireball. On defensive Xbow. I could have rocketed that, actually. Might have been the better play. Yeah, I probably should have. So Xbow's going to connect to ours. And if he ends up going in, I just need to rocket it since I do have it in hand. So I'm just going to wait here. Don't really want to cycle anything because it's not really worth it. I guess I'll Ice Wizard. Oh wow. That's kind of a smart Xbow. He went Archers, then went Xbow immediately. Same time I cycle my Ice Wizard. So it's just put him in a slight damage lead. So we gotta watch out. He's probably just gonna fireball his defensive Xbow. So we're actually not in a bad situation because we can keep going defensive Xbow on the side where he has less damage. Just to bait out his fireballs. And then we catch up in damage just by cycling NATO and Log. So he goes to defensive Xbow. I guess I'll rocket that. I mean, I think it's kind of what you're supposed to do. It's what I see ISO players do against me. So that's kind of what I'm basing it off of. So we might need to cycle back. Yeah, he goes... I'm actually going to Log on the other side just to get the tower damage. Then we can rocket. On defense here, he does go for the fireball. So I'm going to defensive Xbow immediately just so he can't go offensive. And then maybe we can get a couple rockets out on his towers. So he gets defensive Xbow, which is Knight, and then Ice Wizard. Come to PS his Knight a little bit. I'm going to go rocket now. He actually misses our Xbow with his fireball. So I'm just going to Tesla the bridge. Maybe try to predict his Xbow. Alright, he doesn't play it, so goes Xbow in the middle. I'm just gonna Knight, and I think I can rocket on defense and just get back to another rocket. Because we should be able to in like 10 seconds at this point. If we don't, we might end up losing. I don't really know how long it takes to cycle back. But yeah, it definitely gets down. It takes like 4.5 seconds for rocket to get down, so last second, clutch against the 3.0 Xbow matchup. Even though we had a tiny bit of a level advantage, I'm so satisfied with how I play. I guess it's like one of my first times even playing this matchup on ladder. It's gonna be plus 27. See where that puts us in the world. 534. So, I mean, I'm probably not gonna play Ice Post season. I was just doing it for the video, but it seems like decent in the meta. I mean, I'll have to see how like the meta kind of evolves as the season progresses. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.